McBriar for Tennessee High has 17. Kicking, I think this will be probably a stat that we'll talk about next week yeah.
Sorry, Joe. Here's my weekly tangent. If I could just interrupt you for a second. Have you ever seen a team do the Oklahoma drill during warm-ups?
No.
Lehigh's running a version of it right now.
I thought they were going bull in the ring for a second, but they've decided to go a little Oklahoma drill right quick.
Okay, sorry. It's just a random thing that caught my attention.
Things that make you go, we'll have a new segment by Chris's things that make you go. We're looking for sponsors on that as well. Okay, so I think talking about field goals kickers in Northeast Tennessee, I think this could be the one that the stat next week. Cade Hensley for Science Hill, 7 of 10. Jaden Alderson of Dobbins Bennett. Those are the two top kickers in Northeast Tennessee overall.
If I'm not mistaken, Alderson has yet to have a kickoff return this year.
Yep.
Everything's been in the end zone.
You are right with that. Talking about total offense, Elizabethton is the number one offense in Northeast Tennessee, followed by Davy Crockett and Dobbins Bennett. That's the top three in terms of overall scoring. You get into the defensive side, Dameron Duff with Tennessee High now has 8 sacks. Jackson Martin of Dobbins Bennett has 7. Total tackles, though, Tater Hahn of Cherokee leads the region with 105. And interceptions, the top 2 are from Science Hill, that defensive secondary for the Hilltoppers, playing pretty well right now for Science Hill. Again, talking about total defense. Points allowed, Dobbins Bennett leads the way with Happy Valley second, Elizabethton with third. And overall turnovers forced, David Crockett leads the way. So, all right, that's got you Northeast Tennessee. We'll take a quick break, come back. We're about 37 minutes away from kickoff. We'll talk about Southwest Virginia. We'll talk about our Premier Pharmacy Players of the Week. We'll also get into this matchup, the Lehigh Gate City matchup here, and a lot more stuff coming. So, again, we appreciate you folks. Everybody sitting back and relax. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports here on the James River Advisors pregame show. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
If you listen or watch the news these days, where to invest your hard-earned money is a daunting task that leaves many investors nervous or unsure about what to do. The experienced financial planners at James River Advisors take their time to learn about you, your needs, and will help you to navigate through these decisions and will give you peace of mind for the future.
Okay. All right.
Your local office in Gate City is managed by Edwin Cox, and he is ready to help you with your decisions and believes in establishing long-lasting relationships with his clients based on trust.
Thomas Falker.
He is ready to help you with
financial
financial
2 down
planning,
linemen, and they had 7 guys,
and much
and
more. So give him a call today at 276-690-8014. Again, that's 276-690-8014. He's located at 122 East Jackson Street next to Dollar General in Gate City. A proud supporter of local athletics, the law office of Jesse Walker McMurray is a local firm dedicated to serving the people of Southwest Virginia and specializing in real estate, wills, trust, and estate planning. Contact Jesse McMurray at 276-690-0773. That's 276-690-0773. They are located in downtown Gate City across from the courthouse at 191 West Jackson Street, Suite 301.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
If you or a loved one is being discharged from the hospital and in need of rehabilitation, then look no further than Nova Health and Rehab, a 4-star facility in Weber City, Virginia. They offer a wide variety of services, including skilled nursing, physical, occupational, speech therapies, and outpatient services as well. Tell your doctor or case manager at the hospital that you want to go to Nova Health and Rehab Center, where you will find a home-like environment during your stay. Please call 276-477-5640. Again, that's 276-477-5640. Nova Health and Rehab is a Sabre Healthcare Group facility. Tracing the roots all the way back to 1962, Weber City Drug is your locally owned pharmacy that offers personal customer service to the entire family. They strive to meet your prescription and over-the-counter needs and accept most insurance plans. They're located in Weber City across from Roberts Tire, so give them a call today at 276-386-3482. Again, that's 276-386-3482. You can also go online at wcdrugcenter.com, and they're also on Facebook, and they're open 6 days a week.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, and we're back here. We got about 34 minutes until kickoff. Again, Lehigh and Gate City. Lehigh is still out on the field and warming up. Gate City has just concluded their warm-ups, and they're back in the locker room at this point. Chris, we had some outstanding performances last week, and we've got a few here that made the Premier Pharmacy Player of the Week awards. Take it away.
Well, Joe, we're proud to announce our Premier Pharmacy Player of the Week awards. This week is a first in the history of the awards. Each week, Premier Pharmacy selects talented individuals who demonstrate excellence and outstanding effort in the football matchups around Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, and for our own Gate City Blue Devils. Those honorees qualify for the annual Premier Pharmacy Player of the Year awards that will be voted on later this season. This week's Premier Pharmacy Southwest Virginia Player of the Week is Union senior running back linebacker Mason Polier. In Friday night's 32-26 win over previously unbeaten Ridgeview, Polier powered the Bears' offense by gaining 240 yards on 32 carries, including 3 touchdowns that helped Union build a lead they would never relinquish. He also contributed 13 tackles in helping keep the Wolfpack offense to a season low for points and yards. Union remains undefeated in the Mountain 7 district and closes to within 19/100ths of a point of Ridgeview in the latest Region 2D PowerPoint rankings. This week's Premier Pharmacy Northeast Tennessee Players of the Week are the dynamic duo of Donta Hackler and Cade Larkins of David Crockett. In their 56-20 destruction of Cherokee last week, they were simply unstoppable. Larkins finished the game passing for 297 yards, going 19 of 29 and 5 touchdowns. Hackler was his favorite target, catching 7 passes for 137 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Pioneers remain undefeated on the season. They're now 6-0 and ranked 4th in the 5A classification of TSSAA. The win sets the stage with conference foe Tennessee High, who is also undefeated in league play, this Friday night tonight in Jonesboro. For the first time since the inception of these awards, the Premier Pharmacy Gate City Player of the Week award is not given to a selected single player or a few individuals.
What?
Yes, seriously. This week's award is simply given to the entire team. In perhaps the best overall effort of the season, and maybe the best effort in the past few seasons, our Blue Devils completely obliterated Marion 55-0 on homecoming night. Landon Blanton scored 2 of Gate City's 8 total touchdowns, while Carson Jenkins had a punt return for a touchdown and also caught a touchdown pass. Dondre Mack scored a defensive touchdown. Logan Tomlinson scored a touchdown and had an interception, while Michael Calhoun and Levi Roten supplied touchdown runs in the blowout win. Gate City forced 4 turnovers and never allowed the Scarlet Hurricanes in the red zone all night. Congratulations to these outstanding players. Premier Pharmacy has proudly served our region and supported local youth sports for almost 30 years. They specialize in creating personalized medicine and welcome the opportunity to serve the needs of you and your family. Give them a call at 423-245-1022 or go to www.rxpremier.com to learn more.
Again, congratulations to each of those players. Yeah, the voting for the player of the game or player of the week for Gate City was just there was too many. Because it was just such a team effort. I mean, we could have went down the whole list of everybody that contributed to that win.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could pick any person. I mean, Reed wouldn't have thrown those deep passes if it weren't for the offensive line. The passes wouldn't have mattered if the receivers hadn't caught the ball. So any given moment, any player, you could just pick one. So I agree with this. Yep.
So that's the Premier Pharmacy Players of the Week. Again, we'll be right back in just a moment to start over our Southwest Virginia previews. We'll, again, outline this matchup coming up here. Again, Lehigh still on the field. Chris, they're showing a lot of different formations. I know that we'll talk about this in a few minutes.
That's one way to put it. And, Joe, did you notice, I'm a little concerned, I swear to you that Robert E. Lee himself is down there in a coach's hat.
Well, it could be a goat.
He's in a sweatshirt and a coach's hat, but I'm telling you, that is the man. I want to go shake his hand.
So we may lose Chris for a while during the game.
I may have to fangirl a little bit.
So, anyway, again, we're off the rails already. 30 minutes before kickoff here. And again,
just wait till halftime.
Yes, indeed. We'll be back here in just a minute, hopefully. And again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports here on the James River Advisors pregame show. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
America's ingenuity in medicine advanced the world. Premier Pharmacy's innovation has changed the profession. At Premier Pharmacy, what we create is personal. For our patients, one size doesn't fit all. So let the grocery stock your food. Let the retail chains print your photos. Let the supercenters sell you shampoo. At Premier Pharmacy, we'll make your medicine. For more information, call 423-245-1022 or visit rxpremier.com.
Are you tired of the negative political rhetoric in the news today? Are you ready for someone who is strong in faith and ready for the challenge to lead? We finally have someone who will put people over politics. Rex Carter is your choice for Washington County Sheriff. He will bring a fresh perspective to the office of sheriff by putting people first. If you want to have a law enforcement agency led by integrity and character, then let's hear your voice for the right choice of Rex Carter for Washington County Sheriff. To learn more, go to rexcarterforsheriff.com. Authorized and paid for by Rex Carter for Sheriff Campaign. Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
And we're back here live from Legion Field, again, Gate City in Lehigh. Coming up at the top of the hour, it's about 28 minutes away before kickoff. Really briefly, we'll go through, again, the top rankings in terms of the playoffs coming up. Again, the PowerPoint rankings as of this week. Ridgeview still maintains the number 1 spot. However, the Union victory over the Wolfpack has closed that distance, as Chris alluded to. Again, Union still in second, though, may overpass them tonight, again, with playing Y Central, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Richlands is number 3. Graham is number 4. Tazewell is number 5. And as we mentioned, Y Central is at the number 6 position. We are sitting in number 7, and Marion is now in the 8th slot. So that's the 8 that would be playing in the playoffs if they started today. If it started today, we would be going to Union as the number 7 seed. On the outside looking in is John Battle at number 9, Virginia High at number 10, Lehigh at 11, and Lebanon at number 12. We mentioned earlier this is pretty much a make-or-break game for Lehigh. A loss by the Generals and a win by Marion and John Battle tonight would eliminate Lehigh from the postseason. So, again, major implications for the Generals tonight. Looking at the 1D division, Glade Springs, Patrick Henry is number 1. Thomas Walker is 2nd. Chilhowie 3rd. Castlewood 4th. J.I. Burton is 5th. Hurley is 6th. Grundy 7th. And Holston is 8th. That is the top 8 that would be in the playoffs if they started tonight. Then at the outside looking in, Royal Retreat at 3-3 is number 9. Honaker also at 3-3 is number 10. Twin Springs, Eastside, Rye Cove, Twin Valley, and Northwood round out the top 15. We'll talk about the Twin Springs Eastside game here in just a few minutes. That will be a make-or-break game as well. Talking about PowerPoints, that will pretty much eliminate one of those two teams as well. So, Chris, let's get into it. Southwest Virginia, and here we go. Union is at Y Central. Union built a 28-0 lead last year, again, in blowing out Y Central 38-13. Y Central rushed for 443 yards and passed for 144 last week as they knocked off John Battle. Union, though, off that big win over the Wolfpack, I think they start off slow. It is a rivalry game, though, and I think up on the hill, I think that anything can happen. Wise Central stays close. Union wins going away.